Hi, and welcome back. I have been working on some accessories for our upcoming project. And one of the things we're going to need are flowers because I'm going to be building a flower box. So I wanted to get a plethora of flowers and some leaves and some bushy things. So let me show you how I did. So I took a toothpick and I cut it in half. And then I took an artificial flower and I cut some petals off. We're going to need 4 petals so we can wrap around the toothpick twice to give it kind of a full rosy look. Okay, so then we're going to take a little stick and we're going to stick it in our tacky glue. And we're going to roll our toothpick in it. We'll take our flower petals, and you see that they have a definite bend to it. Well, we want it to flare to the outside. So we take and we put our toothpick in there, kind of roll it up and hold it for a minute or two. And we'll take our second flower and we'll roll that up and we'll hold it like that. And then we'll just kind of roll it back and forth to get the petals to stick to the glue. It takes a little bit of getting an excessive amount of glue on your finger so it'll soak through the flower petals and stick to the wood. So you can see it's kind of starting to hold. I'm using my fingernails because they don't have glue on it. I'm going to work it really, really tight and hope that it holds. And then I'll take just a little bit more glue and I'll tap it onto the base just to give things a little bit more something to hang on to. And we have a flower, except it's letting go. So we'll just hold it for a minute longer. I tried super glue, but my tube was solidified on me, so I resorted to tacky glue. I was going to use hot glue, but I don't think that would have worked any better than this. So, okay, now, come on. Okay, it's kind of sticking together, so we're going to put it in here and let it set for a minute. Now to get some more little fuzzy leaves, I took some of the leftover rose canes from the castle and I cut off some of the flowers, or the leaves rather, excuse me. I'll throw that away. So then we're going to take the leaves and we're going to kind of try and flatten them out a little bit, and then we'll take our stick and roll that in the glue. And then this one, we're just going to kind of stick it on there like that. Like that. And we're going to just let it sit and dry. And when it dries, we have a little cluster of leaves. I'm going to check our flower here again, and it looks like it's trying to solidify. I think I need to put some more glue on it. Sometimes they just go together really, really well, and then other times it fights you every step of the way. So There we go. And that gives us a nice little flower that will work just fine for our planter, for our project. Now I did try to make a hanging basket, and it turned out pretty good, except I couldn't get any plants in it. I tried some of this rose cane ivy that I used for the castle to make droopy stuff, but that just looked cumbersome and it kept falling out. And I was thinking about the project we're going to be working on, and I don't really think there's a place for hanging baskets, but there is a place, there will be a place for a flower box. Now to make that hanging basket, I took an egg carton and I cut this here part. And we kind of have it. So then I trimmed it up. And I poked holes in it, and I tied some fine cord that I had around it, and I got a hanging basket. I'm going to hang on to these because maybe as I get further into our upcoming project, I can figure out what to do with them or where to hang them. But that's how I made my flowers. And good luck if you try to do that, because sometimes it works, and sometimes it fights with you. So you guys have a great afternoon, and I'll see you again. Bye.